Welcome back to Donnell's Destinations. In this video we are bringing you an exciting review of our recent trip to Expo City Dubai.
Expo City Dubai is formerly known as Expo 2020. Expo 2020 was a world expo hosted by Dubai, initially due to open in 2020. However, it was delayed due to COVID and finally opened its doors October 2021 and ran for 6 months.
Now Expo City represents a new home for creativity in a city of the future that is environmentally friendly and supported by technology.
Several of the initial major Expo 2020 pavilions remain, and throughout this video we will be exploring them in more detail.
Unfortunately, due to the time of year that we visited, some attractions were temporarily closed due to being out of season. However, from September to March, Garden in the Sky, Wasl Plaza and Expo City Farm are all open to explore and enjoy.
We purchased an attraction pass. This was 120 dirhams per adult. This pass gives us access to the most popular venues. All of the attractions we will be exploring in this review were included within the pass.
We started our day at Expo 2020 Dubai Museum. Here we were able to explore how Expo 2020's legacy continues. We particularly found this enjoyable as we were fortunate enough to be able to visit Expo 2020 while it was on. So this attraction allowed us to relive our memories and give some further insight into the exhibition and its greatness. The interactive story of the history of Expo 2020 from the initial bid to the opening ceremony was immersive and very informative.
Next, we've made our way to the Vision Pavilion. Immediately, this exhibit engaged us with the celebrations in insight, values and leadership of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. One of our standout things of the entire Expo City day was within this pavilion. The horse statue, with its stunning and captivating display, was simply breathtaking.
We then visited Surreal Waterfalls. Unfortunately, due to the time of year, the waterfall didn't seem to be on full power. But from our previous Expo visit, we had the opportunity and pleasure of experiencing its mesmerising sights and sounds of a synchronised spectacle of music and water. However, it was still refreshing to dip our feet in the cool waters as the temperature was 42 degrees during our visit.
It was lunch stop next, but unfortunately the choices were minimal as most of the restaurants were closed. We chose Al Kaboulan, which was an African dining hall. This was our first experience of African food, and from the delicious dish we had, it certainly won't be the last. We opted for the chicken yassa flatbread. This was 59 dirhams and is the equivalent of around £12 and was from the Shoebox Bar. It was very nice and we would definitely recommend.
After lunch, we made our way to the Women's Pavilion. Here we were able to enjoy the triumphs of women through history. We thoroughly enjoyed the inspirational stories of the women that have helped shape our past and look to shape our future. We were able to experience VR for the very first time. This was fantastic, and we look forward to this being part of technology moving forwards.
The Stories of Nation Pavilion was next. Within this pavilion, many iconic objects are on display that have been left behind from the participating countries that contributed to the Expo 2020. It It was really great to revisit some of the exhibits we had previously viewed on our first visit to Expo 2020. We were also able to experience new artefacts and memorabilia that we missed the first time around.
Life was next, and this gave us a journey through space and time. We were absolutely amazed by the three giants and how incredibly lifelike they appeared. Within this pavilion, there were some fantastic visuals of the pioneering Emirates Mars mission and how AI is set to transform the future.
To finish our Expo City day, we visited Terra. This attraction is a journey through the forest routes and the ocean depths to explore the impact humanity's choices are having on the environment. This exhibit was great and gave us some skills to help protect and preserve our planet moving forwards.
After a long day, we found Talhan, a Turkmenistan restaurant, for dinner. Again, Turkmen cuisine is something we have never tried before, but we weren't to be disappointed. The venue was exquisite, located in the Turkmenistan pavilion, where we were able to savour the rich heritage of this country while enjoying fantastic food. We had butter chicken, homemade potatoes fried in butter and garlic with butter rice. Definitely a 10 out of 10.
Unfortunately, there were a few negatives for our day at Expo City. Firstly, for us, it was really sad to see the demise of some areas of the park and the demolition that was in process. We had been fortunate to witness the Expo 2020 in all its glory, which was magnificent at the time. But we do understand that the majority of the Expo was only temporary and the entire Expo site could not be maintained permanently.
For us, the biggest letdown of the day was in regards to the scooters and e-bikes that are dotted around the park for convenience. We decided to hire one of each to help us get around the park as it was so hot. However, the complete lack of explanation from the apps for this is absolutely disgraceful. It's advertised as being 1 dirham per minute for the use of the e-bikes and the scooters. However, we thought that was only while they were in use. We then discovered when the bikes and the e-scooters were parked up, you were still charged for the use of them. We ended up paying 235 dirhams for less than 10 minutes of use on the e-bikes and the scooters. This equated to roughly £50. So if you are visiting Expo City, I would definitely recommend taking the free taxis and the buggies around the park, which are a hop on, hop off. Do not use the e-bikes or the scooters. We only realised that there was a free taxi service and buggies after we had hired the scooters and the bikes. We were informed by one of the great staff in one of the pavilions that this was available.
Overall, bar the disappointment we had with the e-bikes and the scooter, we had a fantastic day out at Expo City and we feel that it was worth every penny for the attraction pass. As we visited in the height of summer, we found we were the only people around and had the entire place and pavilions to ourselves. All of the exhibits were guided tours and we had one-to-one time with the guides to ask questions and gain in-depth answers into the exhibits.
I totally agree, Expo City must be on your list of places to visit if you are holidaying in Dubai. It's educational, it's budget friendly and it's a great day out. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content, and watch out for the next videos where we'll be reviewing some of the places we visited when we went to Wasl. See you in the next one.